Hello, everybody. It is the day after Boxing Day, December 27th, and I'm hopping on here to chat with my friend Mary, like our weekly chats that we've been doing. And today we're going to be talking about why New Year's resolutions do not work and why we believe this to be true. Why you should not be doing New Year's resolutions. So as soon as she hops on here, I'm going to be finding out her opinion and I'll be telling you my opinion on why it doesn't work. Oh, here we are. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How's it going?
Great. How are
Good.
you?
How was Christmas?
It was good. Short, sweet,
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
How was
I
it? I
uh,
keep picking this stupid thing.
I was in Lloyd. So I was really close to you actually.
Yeah.
Kind
How
of
was
close.
the drive? Good.
Yeah, fantastic. Like the roads were really good. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I'm not because it's not this weekend, not next. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We drive to Saskatchewan. So I'm like, please, please.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just expect it to be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I honestly, we were talking about it last night. We fly everywhere because Matt's gonna drive down with me.
Oh yeah.
Because he has whatever he's doing things.
So you just have a private jet? You just fly? No, I'm just
Well, no,
kidding.
but we fly everywhere, right? Like, because when we go down to visit family, they're in Ontario. We don't drive; it's too far.
I know. I'm
Vancouver,
teasing.
we fly because it's cheaper than driving. So we've never actually driven east.
There you go.
Like we drive south and west,
You have a good highway.
but never east. So it'll be interesting. I'm like, oh, all the flatlands. Oh no, no, I just can't.
For real. For real. Because, like, you'll be driving. This is a thing. You'll be driving, and then you're like, oh, there's the town. Like, at nighttime, you'll see the lights, and you're like, oh, it's right there. And 20 minutes later, you're still not there. You're like, so, yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it'll be good. And you have a good highway, too. So
Yeah.
that's a good highway.
Yeah. It's good. So Christmas was good. So that's awesome.
Yeah, yours?
Yeah. Oh, it was great. We are this super low key family. My dad did not come on Christmas Eve because we weren't I'm not doing that today because we weren't having turkey. So he went out with friends to go and have turkey, which I was like,
Let
whatever,
them.
because we do charcuterie. Yeah,
Mm.
let them 100%. 100. Did you get it yet?
Hmm?
I have it. I haven't started it.
100.
100%.
What are you
Did you
talking about?
get that? Did you get the book yet?
No?
Because you
I don't
said
even know.
let
Oh,
them.
oh, from Mel Robbins?
Yes.
No, I just live by that theory. Live by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm implementing all of her strategies are like on point.
Yeah.
And it's how I live. So I'm like, and she just dumbs it down so much
I
so
know.
people can get it. Let them. Let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And guess what? Let me.
Yes.
Let me be okay with it and let me do what I want and let me not feel guilt and shame and all that yuck that I hold on to. Just let me be and let me do what I want and let me be okay with me being me.
100%. I know. I pre-ordered it, but I'm still finishing. I have like 2 chapters left in my other book.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I have to finish before I start the new one
Yeah.
because then I won't
Yes.
finish it,
Which
right?
other book are you reading?
10 times is easier than 2 times.
Oh, right. I want to read that one.
So good.
Yeah, I do. That's on my list.
It is literally mind-blowing.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm reading two right now. I'm reading Super Attractor by Gabby Bernstein. I love Gabby Bernstein. She's like a
okay.
manifesting queen. And Think and Grow Rich, which is Napoleon Hill. So good.
Is it so good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah.
Look it, I got my pen.
You should see my library. I have, and books that are good, but I ditch them. But the good ones, I hold on to them and I'll reread them because they're
Are
that
you a
juicy.
reader or a listener?
Both, but there's something about holding the pages that I just need to start embracing, and I've been doing that. And do you know how I started that?
How?
10 pages a day, just building up that resilience and that habit.
Good for you. I am not a book reader. I am an article reader.
Mm,
I can do research for 15 hours straight as long as it's not in one book. Isn't that the strangest thing?
crazy.
It's so strange. But I can listen to the books.
Huh.
Like I absorb it more.
I
Sorry, what
absorb
was the
it.
name of that other book?
Think and Grow Rich.
Think
And
and
Grow
Grow
Rich.
Rich.
By
Okay.
Napoleon Hill. He actually talks about, there's a story in there about how, oh my gosh, I just lost his name. Oh, that's crazy. Steven Spielberg, how he
Okay.
got his big break.
Okay.
He talks about how he got his big break. It's you know those tours that they have at Universal Studios, you can check things out. He was on one of those tours. He hopped off and he
Yeah.
snuck into a building and he was just hanging out there. Have I told you this story before?
No, but I know the story.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
So
how he just how he
my son is sorry, go on.
yeah, and like how he just went into the building, snuck in there, said bye to the security guard, so the security guard recognized him, and then he showed up the next day all dressed up as if he worked there. He pretended to be somebody he wasn't.
Yeah.
And he kept showing up every single day, and he actually found a vacant office and he created it as his own, and then he just kept showing up every day. And then they actually thought he worked there, and he was learning so much from these people, obviously,
Yeah.
because you're surrounding yourself with people that are already doing what you want to do. And then before you know it, he convinced them to direct Jaws, and that was his
Yeah.
big break.
It's so crazy. So funniest story. So we haven't got there yet, but so my youngest son is a film like
Wow.
he's made movies, you name it. Like he's that guy. So when we actually went to Universal Studios California,
Yeah.
we were doing the backlot tour. And if Steven Spielberg wasn't sitting having a cigar outside one of the things, he lost his mind.
No way.
Like and I'm like doing this. I have a picture of it. He's sitting there having a stogie. And Wesley was absolutely losing his mind. And then we seen Arnold later that day.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was so cool.
So
it was so
cool.
cool. We went for Halloween Horror Nights. It was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy. Yes, we do have children. I have 2 girls,
And I have 2 boys.
Teenagers. Teenage times. They're downstairs hibernating, playing. I don't know what they're doing, but one's still in their pajamas, the other one's not.
Yeah, Wesley's sleeping. Poor kid. He had to work Christmas Eve because he works at a restaurant. So he worked Christmas Eve, got home late. We did Christmas Eve. And then him and his brother decided to have a few drinks. So, and then Christmas morning, we did brunch, whatever. He was home, had to go to the girlfriend's. The oldest one doesn't live here anymore. So they had, oh, I don't miss these days. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Christmases that they had to do in 2 days. I'm like, nope, not this cat.
Yeah. Yeah. My girls so when we split, we divorced, right? My oldest completely devastated, obviously, and my youngest was devastated, but then she spun it and she's like, that means I get 2 more Christmases, 2 more birthdays. That's how she spun it. I'm like,
yeah,
sure.
You're like, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, we're so low key. Like Christmas Eve. Yeah, Dad didn't come. Mom came.
She's in the 3rd year at
McMaster University. Oh, my husband went to McMaster's. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dad didn't come. My mom came. We played poker. It's like Uno for quarters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's our poker. It was great. And then everybody was here for brunch. And then everybody went home and it's been super low key.
Awesome.
We like pushed the couch together. Matt and I pushed the couch together and turned on The Resident because I'm still trying to finish it. And then I was like, this is the best Christmas ever. I don't have to go anywhere. But we have dinner at a friend's tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. So, okay, let's talk New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. So I wanted to make a little point. Okay, so New Year's resolutions. I don't
I
do
don't
them. I don't believe
do
in them
them.
because I choose to live my life how I want to live it every single day. And I find that everybody thinks, oh, January 1st, or I'm going to start on Monday.
Hmm.
But Monday number comes. And then sometimes we had things so big that our New Year's resolutions are just so big and grandiose that we get into it like 2 weeks in, we're like gung ho about it. We have all these big dreams and plans, and then all of a sudden we start slipping because they're
Yeah.
not a habit. And you have such big dreams and goals and blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, screw it. And you throw in the towel and you're like, I'm done. This is too hard.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Um, I actually, I have two podcast recordings today. So I did one this morning. It was my year in review. That one launches tomorrow. And then my one for next week, I'm doing later today. I actually have a special guest coming on.
Nice.
Which she's a yoga instructor. She's a girlfriend of mine. She's amazing. Health and wellness. So, but actually in the podcast today, I was talking about how I think New Year's resolutions are stupid. I don't agree with them. I don't agree with them. But I did say if there is one New Year's resolution that I hope everybody makes and everybody can keep to for the rest of their life is try very hard to find the positive even in the dark days.
Yeah.
Like it's an easy, simple New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hate them. I
I do
just,
too.
oh, I,
And like you go to the gyms like at the beginning of the year and they're just packed full of people that are all ambitious for the first month or two, and then it's like died off.
and they look so cute in their little
Yeah.
outfits. You can tell who the hardcore ones are that go all the time. I show up in my stained t-shirt with my like workout pants. I'm pretty sure one of them has a hole in the bottom
Oh,
of
I've got
them. Like,
holes everywhere. Like,
yeah, and I'm just like, can we just no makeup,
mhm.
hair in a
Hair's
bun?
like, messy bun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I'm
don't talk to me. I need to just get this done.
I'm
I'm
actually
here.
very, very fortunate. I converted my gym into a garage, so I have it at my beck and call anytime. I don't have to wait for equipment. Like I
Oh,
have it all. I got like a full gym in my garage.
good for you.
Everything. It's amazing. And I absolutely love it. I was sick last week. I remember I was
Yeah,
like not feeling good. Feeling good now. And I went to the gym this morning for the first time. Well, I was gone for a few days, but I was wanting to finish my 0 to 5K run before the end of the
yeah.
year. So then I can start working towards my 10K because I want to run a half marathon this year.
Me too. We should do
We
it
should.
together. Are you
We
a
should find one.
runner?
I am.
Yay.
I'm becoming a
I'm
runner. You
a
start.
runner.
I'm not like I have never been, so I'm becoming.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
So,
awesome.
and it's
I
funny because
love
I've
it.
I've always had this intriguing interest in it, and I'm like, Maddie, you're not built to run. Like, have you seen your legs and your ass? This is not a runner's body.
You're ridiculous. Everybody has a runner's body.
Right? So I'm like, yes, you can do it. And so I'm just starting from 0 to 5K. And today I ran on the treadmill for 18 minutes, and I'm like, okay, you can do this. Right?
That's awesome.
So I'm working up, I'm building up. So that's my plan, is to do a half marathon this year.
That is okay. So that was on, I always do a list like before I'm 45.
Oh, yes.
So I guess my New Year's resolutions start on my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
That's my new year because I want to do certain things by the time I turn the next
Yeah.
age. So I have a whole year to actually get them accomplished, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this year I was supposed to, my number one was to run a half marathon, but with everything that happened and stuff, I wasn't able to because I didn't know what was happening with my life and my health and stuff. But now I know that I can, like, I can. So, okay. I can 5K. Yeah. So my plan is to start training, I would say probably because the Edmonton one is in August. So July, June. So like beginning of June, I'll probably start
Oh,
training.
I'm starting like a month or two ago.
No. Yeah, I know, but
But
I
like, I'm
remember.
like,
But that's like me coming to you and being like, I'm gonna be a weightlifter.
yeah.
Okay. I would have had to start a year and a half ago. Like, I know how to do them,
Yeah.
but that's not my
Yeah.
jam on
Yeah.
any level.
Well, that's exciting. Let's do that together. Okay, so we're talking about resolutions, and I was actually building my next. I had my first workshop last Sunday.
Oh,
It was
how did it go?
it was good. Yeah, we're talking about goal setting, and I kiboshed the typical goal setting. You know, you're like, I want this, but you have to figure out who you are right now and own your shit.
Yeah.
Like, who are you, and who do you want to become, and what do you want to have, and how do you want to feel? That was like what we dug into deep on that workshop was, who am I right now, and who do I want to become, and let's bridge the gap there. So
Yeah.
what actions do you have to take in order to become that person? Now my next workshop book that I did it in a night. Like, it was just, it's what's flowing out of me. It was unreal.
That's awesome.
Anyways, this one is about reflecting back the year, going back in your year and seeing what all did you do, what all did you accomplish, and being grateful for everything you did. And like creating that feeling again, right? And then talking about making a manifesting list, like you said, and what you want to complete in a year. So
Yeah.
I do the same thing every year end. I do it, kind of do like a year end for myself, a reflection.
Yeah.
What do I want to create next year? And I write everything down. It doesn't matter how absurd they are. And I don't even know how it's going to happen. I don't need to know how. Like, I wrote in here, I was going to meet a very influential person that's going to make a huge difference in my life. I had no idea who this person was going to be, how they were going to do it. Not a clue. And I met her. Like, she works for Tony Robbins.
That's right. You were telling me.
Yes. And I'm like, and I said, you're the one. And she's like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, I don't know how much that much of an impact I'll make in your life. I'm like, you will, because you're working with Tony and you've learned so much with him. And like, yes. So anyways, I think we might be doing some collaboration together. I'm super pumped.
That's exciting.
Very exciting, because she sent me a text and she's like, what's your email? I want to send you some stuff I need. So I'm like, ooh. So I don't know. But anyways, see, and I wrote this all down on my manifesting list.
Yeah.
Like doing a youth initiative program and getting on podcasts, starting my own podcast. My own podcast hasn't started yet, but it's still back here and I know I want to do it. So it's going to like continue on, right? That's the same thing what you do. That's how I do my New Year's resolution. It's like writing down a manifesting list of everything I want to do.
Yeah. And so lists, movies, we've talked about this.
Yes.
Mine's a mind movie.
Yes.
So I actually made myself a new mind movie last night because Kate, listen to how wild this is. So my first mind movie I put in, it was like this lady doing yoga and like really there's like all of these different things that go through like health, wellness, all of this other stuff. Money coming in, trips that I want to go on, beaches that I want to be at. Like, this is because I know that they seem way out there, like superficial, but they're not, because for me, travel is healing for me. Like, I'm 100% just, it doesn't have to be a beach. Take me to the Pacific Northwest. I don't care. Take me to Red Deer. Let's do it. Like, it's just something. Yeah. So I actually had to redo mine yesterday because I already accomplished half of it and I've only had that mind movie for 6 weeks. It was wild. Wild.
I love it. That's because you're in alignment with it.
Yeah.
You're being that person that can receive it.
You know what though? And it's wild because I was in Banff for the 4 days for freelancing to do flowers. And I feel like it kind of, I don't know. It's like I had a bit of a setback of some sort. Like not setback, but I had to like come back to where I want to be. Because it's not that I don't want to freelance, and it's not that, because I love that.
Yeah.
But that's not where my heart is anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to pivot it. And do you know what's funny is sometimes we'll get thrown opportunities. It's like, is this an opportunity or is it a distraction?
Yeah.
So we have to be careful of like, which one is this, and to be able to distinguish them.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I love doing weddings.
Yes.
Like, bring it. I love it. What do you do for work? Oh, I do this for work.
We coach. We're
We
both.
coach. We're
Yes.
life coaches, and I'm a freelance florist. Which I love. I'm fully booked for this summer. I'm booking into next year too. But I've also decided that going forward, I will only be booking ones that I really want to do.
Yes.
Like the ones for 2026,
Yeah.
there's like a price point that they have to hit. There's everything that they have to
Yeah.
hit. Because if they don't, it's not.
You don't want to strain yourself, because then it's taking energy and your force out of something that you could be putting that energy into that you're more passionate about.
Yeah.
Rather than checking it off and doing it, you're like going to be putting it all in.
Yeah.
Something
Right?
you're passionate about. Yeah.
Like, so you're talking about writing down all of your manifesting and everything like that. I have a full game plan for January and February, right down to the day. Like, right down to what days I'm relaxing, what days I'm going to the gym, what days I am doing research, what days we're recording, what days I'm coaching, what days, like, even right down to what's going on social media.
That's
like,
amazing. Good for
yeah.
you.
It took, that was not one night. Because you're like, I wrote it all in one night. Yeah, no. It was like 3 days of, okay, well, what about this? And what about that? And
No, I created a course and a workbook in one night. Like,
Wild.
it just poured out of me. Like, I'm like, this is completely authentic and this is me.
Yeah.
That I was able to pour out of him. Like, and what's funny is I want to create journals, because I gratitude journal every single day, and I know it's so important. That's something I teach my clients all the time, is the gratitude journaling aspect. And I have that in my manifest list of, I want to create journals. And I was doing this workbook. I'm like, holy shit, Amanda, this is a journal. Because I wanted to create different ones. I'm like, this is your first journal. So I'm getting on Kindle and I'm like figuring out the sizes so I can reformat it so I can start selling it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have that ready to rock too. I'm just going to reformat it and get it onto, not Kindle. Is it Kindle? You can buy them hard copies too. But anyways, I'm getting that rolling, and that'll be happening within this week too. So then
That's
I'll have
amazing.
I know.
That's amazing. Check it out. It hasn't hit January. New Year's resolution hasn't even hit yet.
I know.
Check. So when is your next, do you know when your next workshop is?
No, but it'll be soon. I'm just going to go like quick, because it's something that I do at the end of the year, every year too. So I want people to do it too. So I want to get, what is it, 27th? I might just roll this out and do it really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next couple days, I'll be like, who wants to hop on? Let's freaking go.
Yeah.
Only for those serious people. Oh, Cindy, what kind of training do you have for life coaching? So, Cindy, I'm more of a manifesting coach. I teach people how to manifest their dream life and build up their self-confidence, their self-worth, so then they can actually expand on what they want to achieve. That's more of my forte. I teach people how to create their reality, because it's so cool.
Yeah, and I coach people how to not take shit from other people anymore. Because let's be fair, I'm sick of taking shit from people.
Yeah.
I'm the boundaries coach.
Yeah. And I'm the manifesting coach. I teach you how to get what you want. And that's why I'm saying expect good roads, because it'll happen. Because that's what I did yesterday. I'm like, it'll be good. I woke up and it was foggy. I'm like, nope, this is not happening. It's not going to be foggy. I need to get home and I need to be able to see. And it'll be cleared up. And it was.
That's awesome.
I know. I don't know, like, whatever. It just happens. Everything always works out for me.
See, I'm getting there. I feel like I'm so happy I met you.
Oh, me too. And you know what? We find each other for a reason. We attract each other for a reason.
Yeah, I think so. 1,000%.
People are always
Right?
a lesson or a teacher. Like you always learn something from someone, and they're in your life for a certain period of time. Sometimes people are in your life for a long time. Sometimes they're in there for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're serious.
Are you reading her comments there?
I am. Sorry, I'm reading Cindy.
Just find that often.
Challenges in life therapy is so. I agree.
And do you know what?
1,000%.
Okay, so Cindy, one thing I have found with friends is sometimes they're not necessarily good ones to be talking to, because it's like I compare sometimes our friends are as crabs in the bucket. When you're wanting to grow and expand and you have different ideas, sometimes you want to like reach out and get out of it and do what you want and you desire. Like say you want to change your lifestyle, say you don't want to go clubbing anymore, or say you want to try a new sport, or you want to try something different, and your friends are like, no. And then they pull you back down. Mm-hmm. Or they see you succeeding and they see you growing, expanding, and instead of being your cheerleader and cheering you on, they pull you down, or they try to like cut you down, and they might not even do it directly. It might be indirectly. Have you had that experience before, Mary?
Oh, yes. Like 1,000%.
And quite often it's family members.
Yes.
The people that you expect to have your back 100%. And the thing is they don't know the new version of you. They know the old version of you. And they are in love with the old version of you, and they don't understand the new version of you. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I did therapy too, actually. I highly recommend it.
Years of it.
Yep.
Years and years. Yeah.
Almost every coach that I talked to has went through therapy or still is going through therapy. I went through and I was like in my deepest dark. It was terrible, 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 terrible what I was going through. And that is not who we deal with. I don't deal with people that are needing therapy.
No.
I'm helping those people that are just wanting more out of life. They know they have more potential, and they know that they have that fire inside of them, but they're just needing that perspective because they've got their blinders on.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I'm happy that we met when we were going through training together. Right?
Yeah. For sure. And you know what's funny is I'm wanting to create this invention. And I was talking about it to this lady, and she's like, oh, well, do you know this Kevin guy? I'm like, no. She's like, oh, he invited a supercut. Here's his information. So I touched base with him. I'm going to call him because we started chatting. And I'm going to find out exactly the steps he took in order to invent this machine, because I'm like, he's done it.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I ask somebody that's been through it?
1,000%.
He's going to tell me exactly what he did, what didn't work, what did work, so then I don't have to figure it out on my own.
That's the who, what. That's the who, what is that book? The who, what, why. No, the who, not the how. The who, not the how.
Who, not the how.
It's another book.
Oh, yeah.
It's the who, not the how. So who can do that for you? Not how do you do it. Who can do that for you so you don't actually have to do it. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing, too. Like with our coach, she's done it. So she's going to teach us what worked and what didn't work.
Yeah.
Works smarter, not harder. Like, why would you try to figure out on your own when you can have somebody in your corner that's already been there, done that?
Right.
And can help you.
And she's the best.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Yeah, for sure. All of my coaches, like all of my coaches that I've had throughout the years, they've already been through it. You know, and same with me, like even as a personal trainer too, when I took my personal training, I did it online through ISSA. Yeah. And it was all online, past, whatever. And then I found out that some gyms don't recognize it. So I had to go through CanFit Pro, which is Canadian based. So I did that one. So I was certified before.
Yeah.
I still learned more stuff in CanFit Pro because it was hands-on. Yeah. And even learning about the skeletal system and the muscle, because I saw it in 3D. I saw it in person and I did it. I even did I did practicums. That was part of the exam, was you had to do a practicum. Whereas before, oh, I read the book, so I'm certified. Are you shitting me? Like, what I learned in CanFit Pro was way better than what I did online.
Yeah.
I feel like. Because I
Yeah,
did it in
100%.
person. I did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's off topic.
No, it's okay. No, I get it. 1,000%. I get it. Don't you worry. So, okay, New Year's resolutions. Yay, nay, I say nay.
Nay.
Just nay.
Totally nay.
Just, they're like, oh, I'm so dreading the gym next week.
I'm not.
You know, well, no, but it's so funny because when I used to go to Orange Theory,
Oh, yeah.
because there's only so many treadmills, so they could only, I think the largest class that they did is when they would do the circuit one. I think there was 24 of us. I can't remember. But that's the max amount for each class, and then they only have certain times that you could go. And I swear January, like all of the regulars, we hardly ever got to go unless we went like stupid early in the morning. So at least I'm at the gym, which is nice. And then they have the women's only portion. Then they have the rest of it. They have all the classes and everything. So as soon as the classes come up and I know that I'm going to go, I'm just going to register.
Yeah.
Just so then it's done. But I do the running and all of that other stuff. So yeah. I'm so excited for you to be running.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, we need to, my husband and I, not last year, the year before, we did vision boards.
Oh, yes.
So,
I do those too. I got to redo mine, actually.
Yeah, I need to do one because I do like, and we have fun doing it. We like get the big boards on the kitchen table, put the pictures, write the things, all of the stuff. I love it.
I'm a digital girl. I do mine on Canva.
Do you?
And then I go even a step further and I use the AI thing in there, and you can create an image. I think I talked about this before. There's an app in there where you can type in, like, say I want a specific picture. I think I've told you this one before, but I typed in, because I am visualizing, I'm going to live in a high riser in the city, looking out at the city view, and I'm like, and I'm going to have a man. So I've typed in there, man standing in front of window, viewing out at the city, ceiling or floor to ceiling windows. Yeah. And I typed that in there and it popped up different pictures of a man looking out. And that's part of my vision board, because that's what I want. Awesome. I want a dude living there. Like, that's what I want. So you can tell it when you want to.
That is awesome. Okay, I might have to look into that. But I did do my mind movie on that. And you like hit the movie thing, and then you type in what you want and it pulls it up, and then you pull it in.
Oh, nice.
And then you add your music and everything to it. So it is really cool. I'm going to look at the vision board one.
Yeah.
And look and see what that has to do.
Yeah.
What I can do with that.
Exactly. That's what I do. I got to do my vision board again because I've done a lot of mine on this one too. So it's like check, 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 check. So I'm just going to do another one and just take off the ones that I've already done and put on the new ones that I want to do.
Yeah. No, it'll be great. Hold on one second. I got to one second. There. I have to just take picture. All right. Well, I'm all over the place. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all good. So I'm going to do my vision board and my word of the year too. I've decided, did we talk about word of the year last time?
Yes. But, you didn't tell me what it was.
I didn't know, but I think like this year was trust. I'm going to stick with it because I'm not fully done with that word yet, because it was so big. Trust was like trusting myself, trusting other people, like trusting the process, and I don't feel complete with it. So I'm going to renew it again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
don't feel complete.
Sticking with fearless, sister.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Fearless. That's where that's at.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to tag you in my post and you can put your word of the year in there.
Okay. Yes, tag me in it and I will put it in.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
have a great day.
For the week, friend.
It is.
And then next week, we're kind of back to normal a little bit.
little bit.
Little bit, little bit.
Yeah.
I work Monday and then Thursday, Friday. So, yeah. All right. Well, I work here. Have a great day. Have a great New Year's. And I will talk to you very, very, very soon.
You bet.
Okay.
Awesome.
Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.